everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Enigma. I'm letting everybody know where I am, putting it on Twitter. So, hope you're having a great day so far. I mistakenly said this morning was Wednesday because I'm wrong. It is not Wednesday. 'Tis Tuesday. But I didn't realize that this morning, but it is indeed Tuesday. So, hope you're having a great Tuesday. Hope you're having a great week so far. Back from lunch now. Took the dog out for his daily constitutional. It's actually kind of nice outside considering December's going to be in a couple of days. Pardon me. But, let's get Amara out. And, yeah, it was just kind of nice outside. Here in Chicago, it's not usually that, it's not usually that nice here in Chicago. Okay, so here's what we have here. We're going to do our dailies to begin with. Billy the Anointed. He's on Eden 6. Enforcers we can find just about anywhere that have COV, I believe. And then Nogs. Oh, our fun Nogs. Nogs are going to be they're Maliwan troops. So anywhere that we can find Maliwan, we have the possibility of running into some Nogs. So I'll probably go to Eden 6 for that. Let's start with Billy the Anointed. I think it's Billy is on Eden 6. I think that's where he is. Let's go over to Eden 6. He's the boss of the Jacobs estate. So we're gonna have to go through the whole stage to get there. Easy for me to say. And we will find him at the end of it. So we'll have some fun getting over there, right? So thanks for everybody who joined my stream this morning. If it's your first time here, feel free to hit that follow button. I would greatly appreciate it. Even better if you could hit the sub. If you could do that, that'd be great too. If you can't, no big deal. I'm not someone who shames people for not being able to do that. So we've all had some rough financial doohickeys lately. It's just my job is to provide the best content right now that I possibly can. And I will continue to do that regardless. But obviously, if I could make this a living out of this, it would be ideal. So anyway, we're playing some Borderlands 3 this afternoon. We did play 2 this morning. Got up to level 26 with our Maya. We'll pick up back with her right where we left off tomorrow. Doing some missions in Lynchwood. Take out the sheriff. And we've got to finish up the Skag Tongue mission as well. But then this afternoon, we're going to see what kind of trouble we can stir up here in Borderlands 3. Which I'm far better at playing than I am 2. I like 2's story and the villain. The villain is great, 2. But I am far better at playing 3. Alright. So, if you didn't hear yet, I'm in the middle of doing a couple of things. Or one thing in particular. And that is I'm going to have a YouTube channel, and I've started messing with it. Twitch luckily offers a upload capability so I can load my stuff up to Twitch, and I think what I'm going to do is it offers me the chance to upload them in 15-minute intervals, and I think that's what I'm going to end up doing with my next couple of my next videos. I need to choose the ones I want to put up there. For the sake of argument, I'm just going to start with my Borderlands stuff I've been doing lately, and then every day that I finish, I'll just upload that stuff right to YouTube in 15-minute intervals, and then it'll be there for people to watch. So I will share that information about my YouTube once I get it up and running. It is there, but I'm not comfortable with putting that up there right now. But when the time comes, I'll probably ask you for you to subscribe to me on there, if you can, of course. I don't know how YouTube's monetization system works, but we'll find out. It was suggested to me today that by a good friend of mine that I should probably have a presence on YouTube as well. And if, to be fair, if YouTube takes off, I might actually do some original content for YouTube. I know a lot of people make a lot of money from doing commentary on YouTube, and I could see myself making videos like that at some point, possibly. Commenting on things that are going on in media and in entertainment, video games in particular. That is my bread and butter. I know a lot about the gaming industry. Actually, I know too much about the gaming industry. Hang on one sec. Okay, there we are. A little loose on my head, pulling down on my ears. So, but more on that as we get there. I'm probably also going to set up an Instagram account at some probably after I get the YouTube where I like it. It's all new to me. I did hear back from my friend who is on Twitch about emotes, and she had someone draw hers, so I know that there's these places that you can make them without, you know, make your own. And I'm gonna probably look into some of those initially. I don't have a lot of friends that would be willing to donate art to me, so we'll do what we can do. But I do want to get you. I do want to get subs some emotes. I think that would be fun. I know a lot of them want emotes. They've told me that's definitely on the agenda. Ooh, that's a loot. That was a loot goblin. A loot tank.
You think you're a badass? We'll see about that.
Alright, so this is, if you watched me yesterday, this is my Amara build. And Amara, my Amara anyway, she is built for mobbing. She's not going to win any awards for taking down bosses fast. When we get to Billy the Anointed, you'll see what I mean. But when it comes to multiple targets, my Amara is really good at it. And I like the gameplay aspect of it. I do have social media links below, so if you want to give me a follow on Twitter, if you want to give me a follow on Facebook. To be fairly honest, I'm not as good at updating Facebook as I am Twitter, and I need to get better at doing that. Actually, I've only started doing Twitter, using Twitter a lot more recently since I've been affiliated here on Twitch. Once I get the YouTube channel up and running, I'll also have an Instagram, and I will do my darndest to make sure I run both of those and post pictures of stuff that you guys would want to see. Pictures of the Whisk, my dog, and since I am a 15-year game industry vet, I do have a lot of gaming swag and things we could look at. Some of my collection, things like that. That'd be cool to do. But in the meantime, you can follow there on Twitter, and once everything gets all said and done, I'll post more links as to what presence I'm going to have on social media for the Twitch channel. And of course, keep in mind the only reason that I'm able to do this, and if this will ever become successful, because of people like you. So I do appreciate any and all support, suggestions. Whatever, guys. I'm here to provide the best content I can. I hope I'm doing that for you. We gotta go up. I do play with viewers as well, so if anyone got me a follow and then figure if you want to play Borderlands 3 with me, I'll be more than happy to do so. As long as you don't have anything modded. I'm not big into cheating modded weapons. Everything I do is on the up and up. Ooh, that's not the one I wanted to grab. That's a good grab. Who is shooting me? I didn't even see him. My goodness. There you are. The other day I was playing with these guys, and they're nice guys. I'm not poo-pooing them whatsoever. They were nice guys, but he showed me one of the guys showed me he had a plasma coil that had like 1 billion damage per shot, and I was like, oh, that just removes all the fun out of the game. Why? There's Billy the Anointed. He's the boss of this area. He doesn't have a boss bar, but as you can see, my Amara is not gonna win any contests of taking down single targets quickly. Got him. Down he goes. We get credit for it. He did drop a legendary. What is it? That's a Raging Bear. Alright. So we've done that. That's our first daily we've done today. We've killed 2 enforcers as well. I wasn't even looking for that, but we did. Let's head over to Athenas and look for our Nogs. Athenas is a good place if you're hunting Maliwan. There's a lot of them on Athenas, including one dedicated spawn that's a Nog that I know for sure. So I'm going to go radiation here. Reason being, if you don't know, Maliwan troops cannot randomly spawn with an affinity for radiation. There are 2 troops that have who are immune or resistant to radiation, and they are fixed spawns on Necrotafeo. So I'm guaranteed that my bullets will do damage to just about everything here because of that. I'm not big on weapon swapping. I know there's folks who are. There's a Nog right there. So I usually do radiation against Maliwan guys because they don't randomly spawn with radiation affinity. There's a Nog, I can hear him. Tyrone Smallums. Tyrone drop for us. A Watson, that's a extended drop for him, and a Transformer. Transformer was my favorite shield for a long time, and then it broke my heart not to use it anymore. It's still probably a top 10 shield, especially if you're just starting in the game and you don't have access to a whole lot of extra goodies the way that a lot of us do after beating it several times. Transformer makes you completely immune to all shock damage. In fact, the shock damage recharges your shield instead of drains it. So it's actually a really, really nice shield to have. You'll just find better stuff. My Amara uses the Revolter, which is, for my money, the best shield in the game. My Moze I gave Super Soldier to, and I like the way that she's using that. Oh my, okay, well that's a good grab. Very good grab. I see a Nog, yep. Can't hide from me. There's a drop, and it's a Warlord. They can keep it. I've gotten much better about not looting every legendary that I see. That's a Nog. I hear it. Got half of them killed. He's gonna blow up. I do use the plasma coil. That is, for my money, the best weapon that Amara can use, especially if you're using a health steal, because that's all elemental damage is what the weapon does. You will constantly be topped off with your health, as long as your clip is full. Some ratches up here. This is going to be one of the only part really in the game in Athenas where there's not Maliwan troops is ratches. so if you ever get kill Promethean creatures or kill Ratches, this is also a good place to do that. I think there's 40 of them here on Athenas.
Is that the best you've got?
These Ratches are Promethean. You don't have to kill them on Promethea, but they are Promethean creatures. Thank goodness. So we're coming up here on the graveyard, which is where the fixed Nog spawn is. Private Beans, he's going to spawn right around up there. And we'll pop him as he comes down. There he is.
Here comes the drop.
He has a dedicated drop for something, a front loader. Wester gun, that's what he is a drop for. It's a halfway decent gun. There are far better SMGs in the game besides those, so I wouldn't farm a Wester gun unless you're a completionist of collecting one of every item. He drops it pretty often though. Okay, we now have 7 Nogs killed, so 3 more. I don't know if we're going to find them here on Athenas or not. Hopefully we will. There's really only one or two more fixed spawns where they might show up. But don't worry, I have a backup plan. Because I know where there's another fixed spawn on another planet of a Nog. He is way up there. Yep, I see you. There's a Nog. That brings us to 8. Don't know if there's going to be any more here on Athenas or not. Just nasty. So you can see that this build just completely wrecks mobs.
Let's go around, huh?
Since we're here, we'll take down Captain Trant, who is one of the 2 heavyweight dedicated spawns. Heavyweights are far more common than Nogs, though, so if you ever have to kill heavyweights, they're all over the place. There we go. Trant does drop the Chaosin, which is a top 5 SMG. Looks just like that, actually, except that one's not elemental, so I don't want it. Okay, so we now are at 8 Nog kills. I do know there's a dedicated spawn of another one. I need to go to the map. And that's going to be in the Meridian outskirts on Promethea. The boss of that area is a Nog. So let's go ahead and go to... It's Meridian Metroplex, sorry. Not outskirts, the Metroplex. I tell you what, guys, here's something we're going to do today now that I am thinking about this. When we're done with this, I want to farm vehicle skins and parts. And that's because, well, with my Amara here, I will show you what I mean. That's really some of the only stuff that I'm missing is vehicle skins and parts. And I really have I've never played much attention to it. There's Gigamind. He is a Nog. Okay, so now we're at 9. Nimbus he can keep. Nimbus is not a very good class mod for Amara. And then the Infinity, which should be much better than it actually is. So we're at 9 now. 9 Nogs. We need to find one more. Hopefully we'll find it around here. But I do want to farm vehicle parts, because that's the one thing in this game I've never really done. I did all the crew challenges, so Amara's got all the... That's wrong. The cool stuff with Ellie, wanting you to get all that stuff, but I've never just gotten some of the random parts, so... I want to do that. See how much of the stuff we can find.
Too easy.
Backup reason for coming over here was we're now at 9 Nogs, right? So the boss will respawn, but Electricity will have enforcers. We need to kill 20 enforcers, and Electricity has them. So we're going to go in here and wipe out some enforcers. Let's go ahead and refill our ammo. We do not have an auto regen skill for Amara, so... Okay. Fortunately, tanks don't count as Nog kills.
I am brimming. Let's go around, huh?
No. I do have her element attuned to frost. I've been experimenting with that lately, and I like the results.
Absolute massacre.
Yeah, you guys come. There we are. I say this is full. They're full of them, but I don't see any. What is that? That is a Phasor. They can keep it. Look at all the anointeds. Too bad it's not kill anointeds, because that was 5 right there. Oh. Oh, that counted as an enforcer. An anointed.
Is that the best you've got? Coursing through my veins.
Didn't even see that guy, so that's awesome. That's the thing about Amara, is you will wipe out everything, even the stuff you don't see. That was a good grab.
So much power.
Very good grab. Loot goblin guy there. Dastardly tidal wave, you can keep that. Not a very good gun. Now they're not giving me any enforcers. That's funny.
I'm ready
Look at
for
all
a
these,
fight.
what is with these pillaging maniacs though? They're all over the place. That's an enforcer.
You enjoying the show? No one kills my little brother like me. I am the greatest.
Wagon wheel. Wagon wheel's a pretty good gun. Power creep got to that one. Most of your base game weapons, your base game legendaries, most of them, not all of them, are decent, but they have fallen to the wayside due to power creep in the game. Now the Monarch is still the best assault rifle in the game. You can still get, Chaoston is a great gun. Kibsworth is a great gun. But a lot of them have been outpaced and outdone by downloadable content weapons that you get, like the flipper or the plasma coil or things like that. Oh, that hurt.
Barely worth the sweat. Where you at, fam? I'm unstoppable.
Are we still like 5 enforcers? No, we have 7 done. Okay.
I'm a freaking legend. I can feel the power.
Take advantage of those good grabs. That's an enforcer. Got him.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
9 now, yeah. I know this is kind of a free-to-play thing they've added to this, but that's okay. It works in a game like this, not like Avengers, where they basically made it a paid version of a free-to-play game. Come on. Someone jumps down here, comes over here, I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of them.
Happy now?
Got 10 enforcers down, it's halfway home.
I'm unstoppable.
That is militant. Someone did drop a legendary. What is it? It is a flacker. Flacker's an okay gun. Of course, remember, if you really like a gun, you should just continue using it. And if you want to farm for a flacker or whatever, even though they're not considered to be top tier, knock yourself out. Everyone's got their own
Quick, yeah?
likes and dislikes when it comes to weapons that they use.
Would you even try?
Since we're here, let's go play with Kilovolt for a second. See if he'll drop us a Monarch. Monarch is, like I said, is top tier assault rifle in the game. Some folks will say it's the OPQ system. Some people will say it's something else. For my money, it's the Monarch is the best assault rifle in the game.
Jump the siren!
What is shooting me? You.
I am the greatest.
I have never seen this many pillaging maniacs. There must be something going on, a event or something. That's like our third or fourth one. ASM&D, that you do that.
Stay still.
Okay. Kilovolt is the boss here. He is a challenging boss early in the game.
Waves against the rock.
First time I played this, it took me many tries to take down Kilovolt. For a very important reason. He is completely immune to all shock damage. And he will ruin your day if you are not prepared. Radiation. I don't take him as down fast with Amara as I do with Moze, but I still can do a pretty decent job with him.
Feeling good. You wanna go? Through here.
Okay, got his shield down, so now he's going to run around and pout for a second. Oh, he counts as an enforcer. I didn't realize that. We have 15 of 20 enforcers down, so we only need to kill 5 more. There's a red chest. And it's Ruby's Wrath and a Nimbus. Whatever. You.
Here comes the drop.
Not you. I don't think any of these guys count as enforcers.
So much power. A trance, a dance, a massacre.
You dropped cash. The conference call. He must be the dedicated drop for that because I got one of those yesterday. Conference call returns from Borderlands 2, but it's not anywhere as good as it was in Borderlands 2. Fun gun to use in Borderlands 2, the conference call. Okay, so we need 5 more enforcers, and we will be done with that daily. And then we're going to go vehicle hunting. See if we can find all the vehicle parts we're missing. And skins and things like that. Oh, I missed.
Stop struggling.
I still missed. There we go.
Nothing to it.
So if you're new here, I do stream every weekday. I do a morning shift in the morning, obviously, 3 hours in the morning. Then I come back in the afternoon and I play for 4 hours in the afternoon.
I hope you're warmed up.
I hope you will become a regular here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me here. Reach out to me on social media. And you can also send me an email at evilenigma@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to read everything that people send me.
So goddamn sublime. I am the greatest.
Goes, down he goes. Oh, she ducked. She saw me charging up the weapon, and that's a good grab. That was a good grab. Even Whiskey thinks so. Hey! I know it was impressive. We don't need comments from the peanut gallery. That's my dog, Whiskey. He, I don't know what he's barking at.
I am screaming.
It's even better because no one's listening to him. Whiskey, that's enough. Everybody thinks you're adorable. How close are we now? We only need to kill 2 more enforcers. Oh, we have a guardian token. Let's go spend that.
Chop these vault thieves!
Dang. Well, I remember I used to hate fighting anointeds in bunches, but now, especially with Amara, they don't stick around for very long.
Those crystals resonate with me.
You're an enforcer. There's one. Alright, that's 20. We got them all.
I hit you, you hit the ground.
So one more nog and we will be done with our dailies. That sucked. There we go. Oop, legendary. What'd he drop? Backham. Oh, thank you. Let's head on back to Venus now. Actually, since we're here, let's just go back and see if Gigamind has respawned in the Meridian Metroplex. And then I'll show you what I mean about these skins and things like that with vehicle parts that we're missing. I've never gone real hunting for vehicle parts and skins in this game. It's like the Great Beyond. I've never done that. Oop, oh, oh. Don't run into like you just did. Bosses actually do respawn, believe it or not. I did not realize that until yesterday, that Kilovolt respawned on me. Yep. He'll respawn after a save and quit, I guarantee you that.
Coursing through my veins. Waves against the rocks. Again.
Alright. What did he drop this time? He dropped the damned. Okay. So as you can see, for our dailies, we now have done them all. We do have a chest. Let's see what's in it. Oh, 3 keys. Oh, nice. So now let's go ahead and head back to the fast travel station. And I'll show you what I mean about my vehicle parts. So if we take a look at our vehicle stuff here, this is just one of the 3 ones that I have. There's 4 we get overall. Paint job. I have all these paint jobs, but I'm missing 10 of them. I don't know where they are. So we have to find them. I don't know where they are. As far as parts go, we have all of the launchers, we have the heavy armor, we have all of that. We have the booster. So we're missing paint jobs here, basically. Oop. And as far as these vehicles go, I'm missing paint jobs, a lot of paint jobs here. I'm missing 1 weapon. Sub-weapon. I have the heavy armor. And I'm missing. I think I'm missing the oh no, I do have the hover wheels. I have all of that. As far as this goes, this might be the worst of the bunch. You see, I'm missing a whole lot because I never even looked for these things. I have all the sub-weapons. I'm missing that weapon. I'm missing one of the armors. I'm missing boosters. So there are things that we're missing here. And the only way we're going to find them is by hitting places that have vehicles, hijacking the vehicles, and taking them back to a catcher ride. So let's see if we can find something we might not have. There's a vehicle up there. I don't know if it has anything we don't have, but we are definitely going to steal something and take it back.
This belongs to me now.
Oh, no, 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 it's going to blow up because they have cryo.
Got it under control.
Yep.
Time for a fight.
Freaking cryo every time. Oh, I almost had it.
Fully energized. Is that the best you've got?
You are a pain in my rear. You're the one that was
I'm a
whooping me.
freaking legend.
Okay. So we need more vehicles. Guy sucks. Should be more coming.
Feeling good.
But I do have all of the crew challenges for Amara done. So she has all the cool stuff that Ellie wanted. I'm gonna go back to Meridian Metroplex. Oh, there's something. Come here. Come here. See if you have something that I don't have. Hi. Doesn't look like there was any new parts on that one. Let's we're gonna be galaxy hopping here because there's plenty of places you can get vehicles. I don't know who has what, so. I suppose I could look everything up and find out where exactly everything is, but. Where'd you go, dude? Come on back. I might have another idea too. Because some of these vehicles, the vehicles are really paper thin in Borderlands 3. Only one shot from my gun, you know, one stream of bullets will take them out and blow them up. There it is. Come on. Where are you?
For the Calypsos!
More of that.
We're all fine here.
It's those cryo bullets. That's twice now I've hijacked vehicles and they've had cryo bullets that slowed me down from getting away. I have an idea. By turning off mayhem mode, they shouldn't be as strong. Maybe they can't take down the vehicles as fast. And we're just farming vehicle parts and skins and paint jobs and stuff, so let's see how this turns out. No doubt in my mind that everything's going to be a lot weaker now that we're not on mayhem mode. Saw it. Where did it go? There's one. Come here, Chief.
Need more of you out here!
Everything is just a lot more deadly on mayhem mode. New parts? Doesn't say anything about new parts, so that was not worth it. And I know their holy dump truck is over here. And that is a technical. Bandit technical, so I don't know if you can hijack it though. Not the holy dump truck. That's an outrunner. Well, maybe the holy dump truck was only a one-time kill. Dang, 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 dang.
Didn't break a sweat.
Yeah. Thought I heard another one. Guess not.
Drive them before us, brethren!
Okay, let's hop to Necrotafeo now. I can read. Alright. We don't find anything here that without it being a big deal. We'll just go back on Mayhem 11 and mess around and kill more stuff. And I'll look up where vehicle stuff is later. Okay. There's Maliwan troops around here with stuff. There's one right there. Let's see. And there's a cyclone and there's a outrunner. Oh, that's where Maliwan guys come out. That's a catcher ride. What do we got? This has to be something new, right? Yep. There's some new parts. Don't know what it is, but we got something. That's a hover one. I already have the hover wheels. Nothing new there. There's another cyclone. I wonder what it's got. The one that I don't have a lot of are technicals. Those are the ones I'm going to farm the most, I think. Anywhere there are vehicles, you can farm and swap parts. Get parts from them. Coming up here? Come here. You know you want to. Come here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so the push button ignition switch. Okay. Didn't get anything new there. There's one more cyclone coming at me, and I'll take it. Alright, so I'm guessing we have everything that was here. So let's head to Eden 6 has a huge vehicle area, the Floodmore Basin. That's where I wanted to go. That's where I wanted to go. Where's my catcher? Here's my catcher ride. Just out of curiosity, let's see. Did we get another paint job from it? I think we did. Oh, that's cool. Spicy tuna roll. That is a cool paint job. Ninja Shark, Maliwan. Maliwan might be what I took. Ellie's got one. I always go Firehawk, because, you know, Firehawks are awesome. They're awesome. Okay. Children of the Vault. That's kind of cool, too. Alright, let's go ahead and deploy our vehicle. There might be some technicals or something around here we can farm. There should be some technicals around here. Oh, God. Pardon me. That's a sneeze. There's a technical. That's Children of the Vault. Paint job, too. I wonder... Oh, he's got... radiation. We got away from him now. Technicals are slow. They're very slow. Slow acceleration, but better armored usually. I'll take care of you in a second, Blade Cyclone. Got some new parts. Okay. Oh, I was gonna go steal that, and it blowed it up. Blowed it up. Yeah, the vehicles in BL3 aren't exactly a high point of the game, I don't believe. My opinion only, but they're paper thin in this game, especially on mayhem modes. You can just basically blow one up without even just by snapping your fingers. There's nothing here. Okay. Well, I know another place we can go real quick. Let's head over to Pandora. Cathedral of the Twin Gods is a vehicle area. And I think there are vehicles there we'll be able to... Okay. Might be able to farm some vehicles there. We'll see. Looking for technicals, I suppose.
Heretic siren!
where of our technicals. We should. Back at the beginning, I don't see any vehicles. Well, there's always Devil's Razor. We can go out there. Yeah, there's nothing. Let's just head on back out to Devil's Razor and see if there's anything there I've not farmed. Something that pops out of there. Let's see.
This belongs to me now.
All thieves are garbage!
That didn't get me any new parts. This might. Oh,
Fine here.
that sucked. Give me a new vehicle. You see that the vehicles are just, they're not very good in this game. I said they're paper thin, they're just not that great, and they go down really easily.
Tell me someone saw that.
Something tells me that the Cyber Monday and Black Friday stuff didn't do as well as everybody wanted it to, because I'm still getting messages about cyber deals.
Ha! Down you go.
Oh.
Oh.
Come on. He's gonna come back around this way. Ah. Come on. Hmm. Oh, she's stuck. might have these parts already, but let's see. Yep, I do. Oh well. Pandora has a lot of areas with vehicles.
You aren't using this right?
No, don't blow me up. Yeah, some of these are just impossible to get. Okay, tell you what, let's go ahead and put back on Mayhem mode. Turn it up to 11. Let's do some stuff that might be a little difficult. Let's do the I did the Mali one takedown yesterday. I might do it again, but let's start with the Guardian takedown. Now they did make this a lot easier because there's a couple of things they added. First, they added a mid-spawn point after you beat the mini boss. They give you the ability to respawn halfway through where after you kill the mini boss. And the second thing is they took out a lot of the platforming. The platforming was a big problem.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart, so much as burst open from within.
This is one of 2 takedowns that they made for this game. These are meant to be played multiplayer, but I think Gearbox realized after releasing that most people don't play Borderlands multiplayer.
Making headlines. Is that hands up? student of the soft and weak fighting style, I see.
Alright, so this button will open that door. Oh, it's already open. Never mind. The crystals will be something we deal with when we get down there. Crystals are an ongoing little theme here. There's 2 spots of crystals we're going to have to get through. And it can make or break a run, depending on how well we do.
Those vines are identical to those found on Necrotafeo.
Imagine
I
that.
never thought to connect them to that planet's disintegrating structure.
Alright, so here's our first jump pad. That floating thing up there that's twisting can actually knock you out of this, so make sure that you're being careful when you jump over it, and then that way you'll come down on here very easily. That can knock you out of it. I've died there before, so be very careful. You're in reduced gravity, so you do get bigger, longer, higher jumps than you would in regular gravity. And here's our first crystal area that we're going to have to deal with. We're going to have guardians all over the bloody place. Are going to come out of the woodwork here at the beginning.
So good. Time for a fight.
The guys with the orbs on their head like that explode if they get too close to you. They're basically suicide bombers, so be careful of them. Like that guy right there. They're very valuable later on, and if we get there, you'll see. Hopefully.
More crystals. Interesting.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to push this button right here, and these 3 crystals in the circle, in the squares in the circular aura right there are going to start spinning. We have to go stand next to each of them for a specific amount of time. Basically, it's King of the Mountain, defending that area to charge the crystal. If we don't do it in time, all 3 crystals, they'll explode, and then we'll have to start over. Try to keep everything at bay for as long as you can.
Ready to unleash this power.
Explodey-headed dudes will come out. So be cognizant of that, like that. Try to get them before they get close to you.
You're welcome.
There we go. Crystal number 1 is done. Let's do crystal number 2, and then more portals will open up.
Don't move.
Take them all down as much as you can.
2 hits. I hit you, you hit the ground. Well, that was a waste of time for you. Not gonna hold you forever. I'm unstoppable.
There's a legendary that dropped. Crystal 2 down. Last crystal. See how fast it's spinning? I have to slow it down.
Coursing through my veins. A strong massacre.
Alright. I think we're doing okay here.
Now,
This is probably one of my better runs of this. so far.
Fully energized.
Oh, explodey-headed guy. Alright.
My burden is a billion worlds. I live and die, while others watch and turn a blinded eye.
So we took care of that first part. Now we're going to have Guardians coming out and our first platforming section. Let's go our technically our second. Will come up here pretty soon.
I can feel the power.
Okay, now we're going to have a portal open up there. There's one I did miss. Okay. Check that out. We're nearing our first platform, or technically our second platforming section. They did make a lot of them easier. This one stayed the same because you can't die from it if you fall. But they did make jump pads on the other platforming sections, and thank God they did that, because I can't tell you how many times I died because of the not because that these guys beat me. It was because I fell into a pit. There's a legendary Nighthawking. That's a pretty good gun, actually. Alright, so we see our platforms here appearing and disappearing. The idea is we want to get into that, right there, that hole. We have to jump into there. Now, as soon as I hit that platform, dudes are going to start popping out of there. And I always fall, so don't feel bad if you fall. So you fall down to the floor. There's going to be more guys that respawn down there. Here they come. They haven't come up yet. There they are. Oh, I fell and didn't even hit the platform at all. Okay. I always fall the first time.
It's all too easy. Are we time out.
Okay, so we killed all of them. Now we should be able to make it, although I didn't see any more pop out of there. There might be another spawn or two popping out there. Let's see. This is the easy part, quite honestly. They used to have these things in before they put jump pads in. These things were all over the next two parts after the mini boss, and it was not fun, quite honestly. It was a pain in the rear. Yeah, we got them all, so. Go. Down we go into here.
sheepishly protest the flame with words of wind. Come then to burn to meet a coward's end.
Sure you, if you're not using an ammo regen Moze, make sure you come up here to refill your ammo. Now, ideally I'd like to have like a Monarch, but I don't have one. So let's go ahead and have a Corrosive Flipper. This is where the mini boss is going to pop up, and when we go down, he has sections. He has lots of invincibility phases, and he can really ruin your day. It does not take a lot, okay? He's not hard, but your timing has to be good with your platforming in a way. If you fall, you're dead. So keep that in mind. And here's our mini boss, the Relentless. So every time he loses a quarter bar of his armor or health, he's going to get super ticked off and blow up. And we cannot be within radius of that. Otherwise, it's an automatic down, and you don't want to go down here. So we have to retreat to a platform, and as we continue to whittle away at his armor bar and his health, he's going to have clones that appear that blow up as well. And then it becomes a timing issue. You have to be able to time your jumps to where you'll see. It's just if we hit a platform where there's a guy, we're going to have to time it to get back to where he is. When we hit a platform where there's a guy, we're good here. And I always keep him in the middle. I've seen people do it other ways. Because he will follow you if you don't come back down. I am using a Corrosive Flipper to take off his armor bars. That's what this is for. So far, we've not had any clones appear where we are. See how the difference in the blowing up of the spheres are? If he catches you in mid-air, by the way, if you're in the middle of the air when he explodes, you're dead. You're just automatically dead. Okay, this is where there's a clone. He's going to be a split second later than him. So now that he's done, we just come back down. And that is radiation damage that they do while doing that. This is not as hard as it might appear with Amara because of the fact that she has that ricochet effect. So shooting things really does a number, kills everything. But every quarter bar health he loses, or armor, he does that. And we're doing pretty well right now. Ooh, that was the Remnant Orb got him. We've had a lot of good Remnant Orbs. That radiation does hurt you. Just make sure if you're going to go down, you go down in a place where you'll be able to recover and get a second wind. Instead, if he catches in the air, forget it, you're dead. You'll have to start all over. There is a checkpoint after him, so if you die, you'll start after the checkpoint. Good, you got lucky there. Once that's down, we'll go back to our plasma coil. Obviously, this is not doing the damage that my Moze does when I play this with Moze. She does not do single target damage. Alright, this is going to be a quick one. He's going to be... Okay, gotta get out, and we did. Okay, we're doing well. And that plasma coil is just going to eat him alive, so... If we stay out of his line of sight with his explosions... Oh, we got real lucky there. I didn't mean to do that. I should have eaten it there, and I didn't. As soon as I hit the jump pad, I was like, oh, I'm screwed.